Just recently, we received a letter asking us all, could we go to a public meeting to discuss in co-production, which means planning together, the future of social services, what services worked, which ones didn't, and we'd all do it together and that would be best. And it highlighted to us straight away that there were more barriers to this work than perhaps would be immediate. I got my letter, it came by email, it was wonderful. But when I tried to look at it, the attachment was in PDF format. Can't be read by Access software.
When I got my letter, there was no mention of comfort breaks or accessible toilets. What if I need to use the facilities?
Well, I received a letter in a hard copy. Difficult for me to open myself, so I had to rely on my PAs to open it for me. And on reading it, it said early start of 9 o'clock. Well, that meant I couldn't go. There's no way I can get that early. So.
Can I ask you a
and
question?
Yeah, of course you can.
You know, like, shouldn't you tell them what time you can do?
If I was asked, or if I had been involved in the planning of the meeting as co-production states, then perhaps we'd have had the option there.
So when I got the letter, I'm thinking to myself, I'm willing to go to a meeting, but the most important thing for me is that I can hear what's being said. There was no indication whether they'd got a hearing loop, whether they would get one for me. And having been to several meetings with the social service organisation, I do know that there isn't always one there, and that means I just cannot take part at all and really puts me off going altogether. But I'm trying to fight for the right to hear.
Well, my problem was the PA time. The early start meant an even earlier start for my PA. It also meant 6 hours, and I just couldn't afford 6 hours PA.
We've had this really good discussion here this morning, and I think, on a positive note, what would really work well in the future, we need to have this a dialogue or discourse like this with service providers and not be seen in a power struggle, because I think things will really work when people speak to each other as just ordinary common sense human beings.